Hi everyone, welcome to this class. Today we're going to talk about the question word where and how can you ask something in locative case. In Turkish we ask nerede to ask for something where. Nerede. Let's see the context. You will have two types of suffixes to say something where. Instead of saying in, on, at, now you will say da or de at the end of the word. And we need to be careful here. Again, you will see the vowel harmony rule and you will look at the last vowel of the word. If you have a, o, u, you will add da. If you have e, I, u, you will add de. And what is the structure in here? How can we use this da or de suffixes when we want to say in, on, at? In English, it is preposition which is before the word. For example, in the hospital, or on the street, or at the house. And in those kind of situations, we will say da or de instead of this in, on, at as a suffix at the end of the word. For example, what was street? Street was sokak, and I will say sokakta. The house was ev, I will say evde. And this da is coming after the word, and because of this a sound, this de is coming after the word because of this e sound. Evde, sokakta, on the street, at house. And we don't have more different suffixes to say in, on, at. What about hours? For example, I want to say at 9. And here you will say this. Dokuzda. We didn't see the numbers yet, but dokuz is 9. And if I want to say at 9, I will say dokuzda. It is also special for the hours. Okay, let's see the slide. We have two types of question words, which is including de at the end. Nere and kim. Nere is main word, which is where, but it doesn't mean that exactly locative. We need to add this de to the word, which is nere, and now it becomes in where, meaning exactly where. Kimde, you will remember what was kim. Kim was who, yes, you're right. And if you want to say who has something, we're asking kimde. And it doesn't make sense in English, but we're asking mainly on who. On who has. If you want to ask where or who has, we will use nerede or kimde. Because sometimes you know someone else has your bag or pencil and you want to ask where is my pencil, you can ask nerede. But also if you want to ask who has my pencil now, it is kimde. Let's see. Öğrenciler nerede? Where are the students? Bilgisayar nerede? Where is the computer? Taksim nerede? Where is Taksim? Taksim is a place in Istanbul. And for kimde question, kalem kimde? Who has the pencil? Çanta kimde? Who has the bag? Telefon kimde? Who has the phone? But there is an important thing here that I want to say is be careful about kimde question because it is not exactly to have something. It is just to have it right now, but it doesn't mean that it is mine or it is yours or it is it belongs to someone else. It is just to have it right now like this, but maybe it is yours. And it is not related with belongingness and it is not related with being owner of something. It is just to have it right now. Kimde. That's why there is no possessive context here. possessive word or possessive suffix we don't have here. Okay. And next page says the answers. Let's give the answers. Öğrenciler nerede? Where are the students? Öğrenciler sınıfta. And why it is ta instead of da, we will see. Bilgisayar nerede? Where is the computer? Bilgisayar masada. It is on the table. Taksim nerede? Taksim İstanbul'da. Where is Taksim? Taksim is in Istanbul. And here, I want you to be careful about the question word sequence. In English, we're asking where question at the beginning of the question sentence. But it is not working like that in Turkish. We need to ask the question word at the end of your sentence. The object or the person that I am asking for, the first one. And after that, I will ask nerede or kimde questions. Let's see. Çocuklar nerede? What is çocuk? Do you remember? It is child. When you say çocuklar, it becomes children. Çocuklar nerede? Where are children? Çocuklar bahçe something something. You can do this. Let's think about it. You will add da or de for bahçe word to say in garden. The children are in the garden. De, right? Çocuklar bahçede. Gazete kimde? Who has the newspaper? Gazete Hasan'da. Ahmet nerede? Where is Ahmet? Ahmet evde. Ahmet is at home. Okay. And here, attention, there is a consonant rule here about those kind of consonants at the end. And this rule says, as we can see, if you have one of those consonants at the end of your word, and if you need to add a locative case suffix, instead of da or de, you need to add ta or te, t instead of d. And why we use it, and how can we keep those consonants in our minds? Actually, the reason is the pronunciation, and for native speakers of Turkish person, it is really hard to say da or de after those consonants. It is related with the structure of language, and it is related with tendency of the tongue. That's why this is the pronunciation rule, and you don't have to say ta or te. If it is possible, you can still say da or de, but for perfect pronunciation, we need to know that rule. After those kind of consonants, we will say ta or te. For example, in here, I said sokakda, but mainly this key is one of the special consonant, and I have to say sokakta. But I didn't say it in here because the main topic was not this. Sokakta is okay. And it is hard to say for me sokakda in the conversation. I can say it by itself, sokakda, but in a long sentence or in a conversation, I won't be comfortable to say sokakda quickly. That's why this is ta. It is easier to say sokakta for me as a native speaker of Turkish. And the other consonants here are f, s, t, k, ç, ş, h, p. And how can you keep those consonants in your mind? This is the question, I'm sure. And I have a code for them. Let me write it. This is our code. Fıstıkçı Şahap. What is it? Şahap is a man, and it is a name for men in Arabic countries. And what is fıstıkçı? Fıstık is peanut. And çı is a suffix to make it a person who is selling peanuts. And this is peanut seller Shahab. Fıstıkçı Shahab. Imagine that Shahab is selling peanut on the street with his small car, and it is fıstıkçı Shahab. And why this çı is a suffix which is making it a person who is selling it? Because do you remember this word şarkıcı or postacı? And we said şarkı was a song, şarkıcı is a singer, posta is post, postacı is postman. And this cı suffix at the end will make the word for a person who is making this job as a job. Fıstıkçı is in the same logic. It means a person who is selling fıstık, selling peanut. And we have also this word simitçi. And why it is çi, why it is cı, it is another rule. Don't worry about that. But the main idea here is cı, ci, çı, çi. Those kind of suffixes will make your word, will return your word who is selling something. And here simitçi is like bagel seller, and simit is a bagel. Bagel seller, simitçi, or çiçekçi we have. It is flower seller. And you saw futbolcu also. Futbolcu. It means football player. Basketbolcu, basketball player. And those kind of suffixes will change your word. Okay, this is not the big deal here. Just I wanted to show you fıstıkçı Shahab is your code. And why those vowels are here? Vowels are just helper here. They are not important in that case, and they are just helping you to keep your mind what was this suffix and what was this what was this consonant. F, S, T, K, Ç, Ş, H, P. Those are special. And if you have those kind of consonants at the end of your word, you will change your dade with tate. Like this. Park. Parkta, for example. Sokakta. Sınıf, sınıf, it is classroom. Sınıfta, because of F at the end. And don't worry about this, because you won't change the meaning of the word when you say parkta, sokakta, sınıfta. It is easier to say dade for some languages because they got used to use their tongue in that way. But as I said before, it is special as a pronunciation for native speaker of Turkish. Okay, let me turn back. How about locative questions? Locative questions. And question suffixes and locative suffixes you need to use. How is the structure? And how can you ask, okay, where is your pencil? Where is my pencil? Now we got it. But how can you ask, is my pencil on the table? Or is my t-shirt on my cabinet? Those kind of questions will require question suffixes also. And if you need to use both of them, question suffix and locative suffix together, how is the structure? Let's ask. Sinem sınıfta is, Sinem is in the classroom. But if you want to ask, is Sinem in the classroom? It becomes Sinem sınıfta mı? And the locative case suffix is first. It means before question suffix, and question suffixes will be at the end of your sentence again. And the answer is evet Sinem sınıfta, hayır Sinem sınıfta değil. No, she is not in the classroom. Okay. Kitap Ayşe'de mi? Instead of asking kitap kimde, who has the book, now we're asking, has Ayşe the book now? Kitap Ayşe'de mi? Evet, kitap Ayşe'de. Yes, she has. Hayır, kitap Ayşe'de değil. No, she has not. Okay. And now this is the exercise to use locative case suffixes and question words at the end of the sentence. Sorry, question suffixes, they are not a word. And let's try to do those sentences. First one I will do. For second and for third one, please stop the video and try to do it by yourself. After that, I will do them and you can check your answers. Kalem çantada mı? Hayır, kalem çantada değil. No, the pencil is not in the bag. And here, I want you to be careful about mı question suffix. Kalem çantada mı? I choose to use mı, but I made my decision by looking at this da. And here, I made my decision by looking at this here, about da. And it is like making a puzzle and step by step. And first choice is da or de. And I need to use da because of at the end of çanta. After this çanta da, when I'm trying to make my decision about mı question suffix, I won't look at the last vowel of çanta word. Now my last vowel is da. My last vowel is a in da suffix. Okay, this is important because sometimes a word can change and the suffix can change. That's why your question suffix can change, depends on your last vowel, but they don't have a good match most of the time because we have 4 types of question suffixes, you know it. Okay, let's see the other one. Ahmet office something something. S was the one of special consonant that we have. Fıstıkçı. Okay. Ahmet ofiste because of I with that at the end. Ofiste. And depends on this e sound, I will say me. Ahmet ofiste mi is Ahmet in the office. Hayır, Ahmet ofiste değil. Tabaklar mutfakta mı? Evet, tabaklar mutfakta. I said ta again because of this ki, one of the special consonant, like park, sokak. Ki is special. Okay, what is mutfak? What is tabak? Tabak is plate. Mutfak is the kitchen. And are the plates in the kitchen? Tabaklar mutfakta mı? Evet, tabaklar mutfakta. Yes, they are. Okay. Next page, again, you can stop the video and do the exercises by yourself and I will say the answers in 5 seconds. Ali evde mi? Evet, Ali evde. It is not te because V is not one of the special. Öğrenci sınıfta mı? Sınıfta, it is TA because of F at the end. Öğrenci sınıfta mı? Is the student in the classroom? Evet, öğrenci sınıfta. Kedi sokakta mı? Hayır, kedi sokakta değil. Is the cat on the street? No, the cat is not on the street. Okay. And here, project overview. We will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences here. We have 5 components here, and I want you to try to create some questions by using those words. For example, bilgisayar, masa, and I want you to ask, is the computer on the table? Yes or no? And televizyon, duvar. Is the television on the wall? Duvar is wall. Sandalye is chair, office is office. Dosya is file, document. Dolap is cupboard. Çiçek is flower. Corridor is corridor, same in English. And it is your project, and I want you to try to create your questions and give your answers, and you can send me your answers to check, and I will give you the feedback. Try to create your questions and answers. Thank you for watching the class, and this is my email, Turkish lessons with İlknur at outlook.com. And you can send your homework to me. You don't have to, but it would be great. And see you in the next class. I hope it was effective and it was useful for you. You can ask all the questions also via email. Take care of yourself till the next class. Görüşürüz.